Harvard Medical Study, Can the Carnivore Diet Really Improve Your Health? Why the carnivore diet is gaining attention. Is it possible to improve your health by eating nothing but meat? That's the question sparking heated debates and capturing the attention of health enthusiasts worldwide. The carnivore diet, a way of eating that eliminates all plant-based foods, has gained a dedicated following. Advocates claim it leads to weight loss, reduced inflammation, and better mental clarity. Critics, however, worry about the potential risks of such a restrictive diet. What does science say about this controversial approach? Harvard's groundbreaking study dives deep into the potential benefits and risks of the carnivore diet. Stay tuned as we break down their findings, share real-life success stories, and provide practical tips for anyone curious about trying this diet. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health insights, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Harvard's research process, how they collected data. To separate hype from reality, Harvard conducted one of the most comprehensive studies on the carnivore diet. Researchers analyzed data from over 2,000 participants who had followed the diet for varying periods. The study included detailed surveys, blood tests, and interviews to evaluate physical and mental health outcomes. Participants ranged from short-term dieters to those who had adhered to the carnivore lifestyle for several years. This diverse pool allowed researchers to explore the diet's short and long-term effects on weight, inflammation, mental health, and more. The team also compared the data with existing research on other popular diets like keto and paleo to provide a balanced perspective. Key health benefits reported by carnivore dieters. One of the most striking findings was significant weight loss among participants. By eliminating carbohydrates, the body relies on fat for energy, leading to a metabolic state called ketosis. This process helps burn fat stores, resulting in noticeable weight reduction. Reduced inflammation. Harvard found that many participants experienced a reduction in chronic inflammation. This was particularly evident in individuals with conditions like arthritis and autoimmune disorders. The absence of processed foods, sugar, and seed oils may explain this anti-inflammatory effect. Improved mental health. Surprisingly, the study also highlighted mental health benefits. Many dieters reported reduced symptoms of anxiety and depression, improved focus, and better emotional stability. Researchers speculated that stabilized blood sugar levels and fewer dietary triggers might contribute to these improvements. How the carnivore diet affects body composition. Harvard's findings revealed notable changes in body composition among carnivore dieters. Participants often experienced fat loss while maintaining or even gaining muscle mass. The high protein intake likely played a role in preserving lean muscle tissue, even during calorie deficits. Additionally, the diet's emphasis on nutrient-dense foods like organ meats and fatty cuts of meat provided essential amino acids and healthy fats for optimal body function. However, researchers caution that these benefits could diminish without careful food choices. Mental clarity and focus, what Harvard found. Mental clarity is one of the carnivore diet's most frequently cited benefits. Harvard's study confirmed these claims, with participants reporting enhanced cognitive function and focus. This improvement may be linked to the absence of sugar and refined carbohydrates, which are known to cause energy crashes and brain fog. The researchers also noted a possible connection between the diet's high fat content and brain health. Fats, particularly omega-3s found in seafood, are crucial for cognitive function, suggesting that incorporating a variety of animal-based foods can amplify these benefits. Reduced inflammation and joint pain. Key findings. Inflammation is a root cause of many chronic diseases, and Harvard's research shed light on how the carnivore diet tackles this issue. Participants with arthritis, joint pain, and other inflammatory conditions reported significant relief after switching to an all-meat diet. The absence of inflammatory triggers, such as gluten and seed oils, appeared to play a major role. Additionally, high-quality animal proteins provided essential building blocks for tissue repair, further contributing to reduced pain and inflammation. Autoimmune disease improvements on the carnivore diet. One of the most compelling findings was the diet's impact on autoimmune diseases. Harvard researchers found that many participants with conditions like Hashimoto's thyroiditis, lupus, and psoriasis experienced symptom relief. By eliminating potential triggers found in plant foods, such as lectins and oxalates, the carnivore diet may help calm an overactive immune system. However, researchers stress that more studies are needed to confirm these effects and identify which groups of people might benefit the most. Next in this video, we've covered the basics and some incredible benefits of the carnivore diet. But what about the risks? We'll explore Harvard's insights on gut health without fiber, nutrient deficiencies and long-term safety concerns, how to incorporate seafood for better health outcomes, real-life success stories from Harvard study participants, Harvard's comparison of the carnivore diet with keto and paleo. If you're finding this information helpful, hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe for more health-focused content. Is fiber essential for gut health, or can the body adapt? How can you avoid nutrient deficiencies on the carnivore diet? What do Harvard researchers recommend for long-term safety? Exploring the risks and practical insights of the carnivore diet. Harvard's insights on gut health without fiber. Fiber is widely regarded as essential for gut health, aiding digestion and feeding beneficial gut bacteria. However, the carnivore diet eliminates fiber entirely, leading many to question its impact on the microbiome. Harvard's study found mixed results. While some participants experienced no digestive issues, others faced constipation and irregular bowel movements. Interestingly, the researchers observed that the gut microbiome adapts over time for some carnivore dieters. Without fiber, the body may shift to relying on proteins and fats for energy, producing different types of gut bacteria. However, Harvard warned that the long-term consequences of this shift are still poorly understood. For those considering the diet, staying hydrated and incorporating bone broth or organ meats can support digestion and provide essential nutrients. Nutrient deficiencies and long-term safety concerns. One of the biggest criticisms of the carnivore diet is the risk of nutrient deficiencies. Without fruits, vegetables, and grains, dieters may miss out on key vitamins like vitamin C, magnesium, and potassium. Harvard's study confirmed that some participants faced deficiencies over time, especially if their food choices were limited to only a few types of meat. To minimize these risks, the researchers recommended including organ meats like liver, which are rich in vitamins and minerals, and seafood, which provides omega-3 fatty acids and iodine. Supplements may also be necessary for long-term followers to ensure a balanced nutrient profile. How to incorporate seafood for better health outcomes. Seafood is a critical component of a healthier carnivore diet. Harvard researchers emphasized the importance of including fatty fish, such as salmon and mackerel, which are packed with omega-3 fatty acids known for their anti-inflammatory properties. Shellfish, such as oysters and mussels, were also highlighted for their high zinc, selenium, and iodine content, all vital for immune and thyroid health. Incorporating a variety of seafood can help offset some of the nutritional gaps associated with an all-meat diet. For optimal results, dieters should aim to include seafood in their meals several times a week, balancing red meat and fish intake. Harvard's comparison: carnivore diet versus keto and paleo. How does the carnivore diet compare to keto and paleo? Harvard's research revealed that while the carnivore diet offers unique benefits like simplicity and reduced inflammation, it is far more restrictive than keto or paleo. Keto diet. Both diets focus on low-carb, high-fat eating, but keto allows for some plant-based foods like vegetables and nuts. This makes it easier to maintain in the long term. Paleo diet. Paleo emphasizes whole, unprocessed foods and includes fruits, vegetables, and tubers. It provides a broader nutrient spectrum while still avoiding processed foods. Harvard researchers concluded that while the carnivore diet may be beneficial for short-term health improvements, diets like keto and paleo offer more balance and are easier to sustain over time. Real-life success stories from Harvard's study participants. The study included testimonials from participants who experienced life-changing results on the carnivore diet. Many reported dramatic weight loss, reduced joint pain, and improved energy levels. One participant shared how the diet alleviated years of debilitating autoimmune symptoms, allowing them to regain control of their life. However, not all experiences were positive. Some participants struggled with social isolation, cravings, and difficulty maintaining the diet over time. These stories highlight the importance of personalizing the diet to suit individual needs and seeking medical guidance when necessary. Practical tips for starting the carnivore diet. If you're curious about trying the carnivore diet, here are some practical tips based on Harvard's findings. 1. Start gradually. Transition slowly by eliminating processed foods and carbs before fully committing to the diet. 2. Prioritize variety. Include a mix of red meat, poultry, seafood, and organ meats to ensure a broader nutrient profile. 3. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water and consider adding electrolytes to maintain hydration and balance. 4. Monitor your health. Schedule regular checkups to track cholesterol, kidney function, and overall well-being. 5. Supplement when needed. Don't hesitate to add essential vitamins or minerals if you notice deficiencies. What Harvard researchers recommend for long-term health. Harvard researchers stressed that while the carnivore diet might work well for some individuals in the short term, long-term adherence requires careful planning. They advised adopting a more flexible approach by gradually reintroducing nutrient-rich plant-based foods, such as leafy greens or low-sugar fruits, to create a more balanced diet. The key is to listen to your body and make adjustments as needed. If you decide to stick with the diet long-term, prioritize seafood and organ meats to minimize risks. Conclusion: is the carnivore diet right for you? The carnivore diet is undoubtedly a fascinating and controversial approach to health. Harvard's study revealed remarkable short-term benefits, including weight loss, reduced inflammation, and improved mental clarity. However, the long-term risks, such as nutrient deficiencies and potential gut health challenges, should not be overlooked. Ultimately, whether the diet is right for you depends on your individual health goals, genetic predispositions, and lifestyle. If you're considering this diet, consult a healthcare professional and take a cautious, informed approach. What's your take on the carnivore diet? Would you try it, or do you prefer a more balanced approach? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe to our channel for more health and wellness content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.